Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just kind of doing a video where I wanted to sit down, talk to you a little bit about my YouTube channel and why I'm doing it. Now I know it seems weird because I'm not a real YouTuber, but I'm like a YouTuber. So I put in the time and the effort and the energy with YouTube. I upload videos twice a week. Like, I'm a YouTuber. I'm just not a career YouTuber who gets paid for one or anything. So it can seem a little weird sometimes when people are like, why are you so like consistent with it? Why are you sticking with it? Why is YouTube something you even want to do? You're so busy right now. And yes, I am so busy in life right now, but I think that it's really important to listen to callings. I felt led and called to make my YouTube channel. This video is also more of a reminder and an encouragement for me as well, but it still can be discouraging when you put in so many hours of work into your content just to get like 5 or 6 views, you know? But that is why I'm here today, to talk about why I made my YouTube channel. So I would say this was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was talking to my mom. We were on a vacation at the beach and her and I were in, okay, so my family got like one giant room, but it was like a suite, so it had like 2 separate bedrooms and then a little lounge area in between. And the boys, my brother and my dad, would go in one room and my mom and I would take the other, and we'd have kind of like a girls sleepover. They'd have guy nights with movies and video games and whatnot. So it was one of those situations where my mom and I were essentially having like a sleepover. And I was talking to her and I was telling her that, you know, I felt kind of called to make a YouTube channel and that it was kind of silly and like no one I knew was doing it at the time, so it just seemed weird. And like, I don't know, I feel like only people with like millions of subscribers are allowed to make YouTube channels, which doesn't make sense because how else do you start out? But I don't know, it felt weird to me. But I was telling my mom about how I felt like I should make one because I had a message to share about the Lord. She really encouraged it and she thought it was a great idea, and she was telling me that if I felt strongly about it, I should do it. But I was telling her I was scared because I get scared of other people's opinions and their input, and sometimes it just bothers me more than it should. And so I was telling her that I was doubting it and I really didn't want to do it. And she was telling me that, you know, I should pray about it and see how I feel after. And I was like, you're right, you're right. So, you know, after talking to my mom and praying about it, I talked to Diego about it. And he told me the same thing. He was like, you know what, if you're praying about it and you feel called and led to do this, then what's keeping you from doing it? Who cares? If God's calling you to do it, you need to listen. And after hearing that from my mom, from Diego, and after relentlessly praying about it and hearing that confirmation from God, I decided to just go for it. Fast forward a couple years, I still had like that nagging feeling like, Taylor, you should be making YouTube videos. And I was really confused why, because that's not the direction I ever wanted my life to go. I ever saw my life going. Like, that's just not a lifestyle I ever necessarily craved. So I was just confused. And I kept praying and praying, like for the last few years. I was just praying and I just kept hearing the Lord tell me that I'm supposed to do this. And then one day it just suddenly hit me while I was praying about it. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't need to have thousands or millions of subscribers. If I have just a few, but any of the messages I put out there help and impact just one person, like one girl, that is so awesome. Like, I feel like we get lost in this world of numbers and all the hype around followers and numbers, and we forget that just helping one person is so significant in life. And that's when I was like, you know what, if it helps just 1 or 2 young girls out there, like, that's enough for me. So that's why I'm doing my channel. I want to be a light for God. I want him to use me in ways bigger than myself. And I want him to shine through me in his messages and in his word. So as I'm sharing that with y'all, I want you to be like, wow, like, look at this message she's sharing and look at how happy she is, even though life is hitting her really hard. And that's because of God, you guys. It's not because of me. Anytime I seem extremely happy despite my circumstances, I promise it's not because of anything I did. It's not because of anything Diego did. It's because of God and his unrelentless love and his faithful, faithful promises that he keeps to us. And I firmly, wholeheartedly believe in that goodness and love, and I want to share that with everybody. Obviously, it's no secret that the internet is a way to spread information like wildfire, right? Everyone watches videos online, everyone absorbs something from it, and I want to be one of those people putting Jesus' name out there to share. He is so good, you guys, and I just want everyone to know. So ultimately, if you get anything from any of my videos I make, whether they be fun and silly or faith-based videos on Fridays, I want you guys to see that I am someone on fire for Jesus and that he is so good. And I want to share that with you because everyone would benefit from having more Jesus in their life. So that's the purpose behind my channel. I want to shine God's light for all to see, and I hope that you guys see that and like it too. All right, you guys, thanks for hearing my very short but very serious message. It's true, and I just want to put that out there. Not that anyone has been ugly to me about doing YouTube videos, but you know, there's always people talking, so do what you feel called to do. Do what you love, do what makes you happy, as long as it's glorifying God, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.